So feeding at night, we make sure everybody's inside. They kind of know the drill. So once you start feeding the ducks...
Wait, come here.
Oh, sorry, my husband wants to...
No, you gotta do step by step.
Okay.
The first step is this trash can right here. You open it. Here's a duck feed. You grab two scoops of these. Like this. And then you come into this duck pen over here.
Hey, you too.
Drop them each in those little bowls. One of these can fill up all four, so you'll have to wait till they finish before you fill the next one. While you're waiting, you grab a little bit more. I'm just dumping that out, you know, already fed. You grab this little white cup for a bird that we have, it's not here yet. Add a little bit there. You put it up here, and then they'll go ahead and that bird will come back at some point. And then you want to add a little bit more to this wild chicken that Jill wanted to save. I don't know why. Yes, that little white bowl, it has enough water at this point. The other thing you want to check on is the water level of this little blue pool. If it feels low, there's the water hose. Just put the water hose, you add a little bit more water, and that's it for the ducks, the bird, and the one chicken. Now you move on to the sheep and the goats. This will be locked, but then you want to go ahead and come through here, and then you want to lock it behind you so the goats and the sheep don't get into the other side.
Oh.
This is the other. This will be actually open.
Hold on a second, baby. Because... Hey, can you go back in with your mom? Hey, no. Oh, God damn it.
Leave 'em. This is the Jill's ADHD. Mine can't
Shut up.
focus. So once you're in the goat and sheep pen, you want to come in this dog pen or kennel, whatever you call it,
It's the feed room.
feed room. Usually I have about 3 locks. You go ahead and open it. I like to start off with 1 sheet of hay. I grab one, as so, and then I like to throw it on this side, and then I grab another one, and then I bring it over here. And we drop it in this metal tub. Boom. All right. Once you do both of those things, gonna put this back since I already just gave him one.
And we're going to prep the buckets ahead of time.
There'll be 6 buckets here, like this, with food. And you'll just grab those and then bring them over here. You're carrying them. I don't know why I brought this. I'll show you over there. And then you'll spread them around. I just finished feeding, so I'm just gonna pick them up.
Hi, guys.
So the buckets will look like this.
There's one more, honey, over by the...
Okay. they'll have about a third of a
He's not a ram, he's a wether. He won't do anything to you.
spoonful of grain or feed. Then, once you finish with these, there'll be another bucket with 2 scoops of feed, which is right here. 1.
It'll already be pre-filled.
Yes. When you get that, you just throw it in here. Now this is for the sheep, and the goats have the buckets, and they both share the hay. And that's it for the goats and the sheep.
But then you gotta do the guys next door here.
Then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna have 2 scoops. It'll already be pre-filled. We're gonna leave them in here, in this bad boy. And then you leave this place. Make sure you lock it. You could temporarily lock it by just putting this up. They won't go past this. And then once they're all eating, you want to close this gate. That way you keep them in here. And so I'm gonna feed now the moms or in a separate pen. And again, I got my 2 scoops in my bucket, and I want to pour some feed in each one of these. There's 4 of them in total. The hay that I threw earlier over here, now I'm picking that up and I'm putting it in this big black tub over here. I still want to leave a little bit of feed, but in this case, don't worry about it. Pour all everything you have into those 4 plastic feeding containers. All right, now.
And this has to be locked using the bungee cord just directly across like that. And then also you take this and, or actually better is you take the chain that's at the bottom and hopefully you can see this, and just lock it pretty tight so that they can't push it open, because they can do that.
All right, now I'm gonna go and grab, I usually leave the second bucket here, but if you forget by any chance, you can just go back and grab it. Now we're gonna walk across, and we're gonna feed the boys.
If you need to turn on the water, you can go through this gate to here. I always top it off at night. So we have hot wire on half of the pen, just FYI. It's to the left.
It's from the gate to the left.
Yeah,
You'll
the
see
gate
these
is
yellow
not.
things, but it's not connected.
Yeah.
We put the 3 feeding buckets right next to the gate. That way you don't have to go all the way inside. You can just dump the bucket of food in there. Boom. And they're all set.
Do you think we can put that up since
No, not today. You can if you want to, but I'm done. And then that's it for the boys. And then the last thing, are you gonna ask them to get eggs?
Yeah.
All right, you can go through that motion.
Okay.
Signing off. 10-4.
Can you fill the waters though? Top the waters. Thanks.
They're already full.
No, they're not. The little ones can't reach that one unless it's all the way full.
We're gonna feed tomorrow morning, right?
Yes, we are.
Alright, so we'll set tomorrow morning.
So, you can leave these. I'm not going to have you guys go in here and like get eggs out of the silkies because it's just not even really worth it. But, so we go back to the main coop. I'm just going to pour them out a treat and they kind of know it. So they do not get fed again. Come on, guys. They don't get fed at night. They only get fed in the morning. Come on. There is like some netting right here. It's to keep doves out and other chickens from flying in. I'm just giving them some leftover scraps of stale potato chips. Okay. So I generally just take a look at what their water containers are like. I'll probably top these tonight just so I don't have to do it in the morning. And then they lay all over the place, so I just check. I have roosting boxes everywhere. I do gather eggs twice a day. Their coop was just cleaned, but I swear to God they thrash it. So please don't judge me for... Okay, well that's new. I've never had anybody just lay one right there. But anyway, so this is the coop. Everything was clean yesterday, but they're just little dirty birds. So I check and get eggs. Like I said, I do it twice a day only because we've had issues with rats. And then every so often, I think there's somebody who likes to like occasionally eat eggs themselves. So to avoid that, you know, I've just been collecting. Okay, hi. All right. You can move these milk crates around because they knock them down all the time anyway. Hi, guys. There's an upper... Yeah, nothing up there. If you come and it's dark, because it can be dim, we do have a lantern hanging here. So feel free to use it. This is Snowbird. He's a pigeon. In the other video, I referenced feeding him twice a day. So I just open up one of the cans. This one has food in it. The other one's empty because I'm going to have to refill it. And I just put a handful of food for him on top of there, and that's his dinner. And he'll fly over there and figure it out. So, I'll just double check. Yeah, no, it looks like we have everything. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, you won't have to worry about the perimeter chickens. What is going... Okay, whatever. We'll deal with that. That's a tomorrow problem. We'll have all their food and water taken care of. Everybody on the perimeter. So you won't have to deal with like refilling anything. And then yeah. Okay, guys, come on, stop it. They're always gonna try and get out. I would love it if they could free range, but I have a neighbor that feeds wild birds, and with the avian flu, that's going around. I'm not taking any chances, especially since like 2 years ago, I built this, well, yeah, I built this whole coop to be as impermeable as possible from doves and things like that, because my flock got wet pox from the doves and I lost like a dozen birds. So I don't want repeats of that.
And then the extended version,
Shut up.
they don't got that kind of time. Just
So,
give highlights.
the other thing too is if in the evening after you feed,
It's already 12 minutes.
okay, thank you. You can plug in the Christmas lights. That way it looks like we're home. We are gonna leave both of our vehicles here. So this is the Christmas light cord. You can unplug it in the morning, or we'll unplug it when we leave. But you can plug it in at night, and that way it looks like we're here. We're gonna be leaving both vehicles here, because, so we'll leave the truck and we'll leave the Nissan. My mom's going to be going to the airport the same day with her rental car, and we'll just take Uber back. We are going to be leaving the front door and the back door open because the dogs are old and the cats are not trustworthy to come in. So don't panic about that. I do have security cameras. I'm hopeful that nobody's going to do anything given the signs that we're home. Once you're done collecting eggs, you can just put the basket inside the door, like right here on the floor, is fine. Do be aware that our porch decided to kind of break a little bit, so it's a little wobbly like that, so just take care walking up it. I don't think it's going to come apart, but I just want to throw that out there. And yeah, I'll take pictures tomorrow of everything that I leave prepped, and I'll leave notes and stuff too. So that's pretty much it.